He calls the girl as Mamagusa, and says that he is collecting math notebooks while having his heart beating faster. But after seeing Hataki Tsuji talk with her, their classmates started to say he is talking with Mamasuga, and because of that he might burn by her glaze. And her name is Mamasuga Shizuka, who does not show any emotions on her face, and she is also good at academic and sports. Also her writings is good enough to make everyone cry. With that you can say she is an undeniable beauty. Afterwards she replies that she will give the maths notebook to the teacher by herself since she has something to ask. To which Tsuji accepts and thoughts to himself that was really intense. Even their classmate says that Tsuji is a true warrior to even have a small conversation with her. Meanwhile he thoughts to himself that she is nothing like his siblings, because her aura is on a different level compared to them, and then he feels down since he have work to do after the school ends, and then he realizes that he got a new client to do a house cleaning, and hopes that they better be kind-hearted. After arriving to the client's house, it was Shizuka and she blushingly sleeps with trash all around her house. And then Tsuji got shocked and calls her name. Hearing it she got shocked and goes on by hugging a pillow and says that she totally forgot about a new guy coming for cleaning today, to which he replies that they gave him a spare key so he entered while thinking if it's really that Shizuka. And then he trembles and asks if she usually cleans her house, to which she proudly replies that she just cleaned yesterday, and when MC asks what did she clean, she points out the shelf, and says that corner part of that shelf was cleaned by her. And then she adds the fun fact that it took 3 hours for her to clean it, to which MC realizes that she is really bad at cleaning. But then she gets sad and says that she actually did her best while blushing slightly. After seeing it he got shocked and suddenly gets closer to her and pats her head while saying good job, but then he quickly walks away and started to apologize, since he unconsciously treated her like his sister. But this made her to blush really hard, and then she hugs him from behind and asks him to praise her more if he wants to, but this shocked him, but she blushingly says that today's dinner they will have is a special one, and then she smucks and says that she got a limited edition of a chocolate. After hearing it, Tsuji got shocked and grabs her because she said snacks is her dinner. But she still didn't back down and just says she will share it with him. After hearing it he thought to himself that she has a messy room with an unbalanced diet, with a childish behavior. In the end he realizes that no emotional Shizuka in the school is in complete opposite in her house because she is completely useless at her home. As a result he started to blush and decides to do something. As a result his brother mode activated, and he goes on by saying that his cleaning service has included meals cooking too, so she should wait for a while until he finished cooking, but she comes with him while hugging him. And this made him to blush and he thoughts to himself that she is standing close, but she started to say she wants to taste the food, to which he asks her to first wash her hands. After a while he finishes cooking rice porridge, but then she opens her mouth asking to be fed directly by him, and he just feeds her while thinking she have no stock for food, so he should go do grocery shopping next time. And then he got shocked because he just fed her. After finish eating the bite, she comes closer and asks for another bite. Seeing it he started blush really hard and thoughts to himself, food might spill down. Afterwards while having food in her mouth, she says that her mom and dad has went overseas for work, so she didn't want to go. In the end she thought she could leave alone easily, but it wasn't nice and all she felt was loneliness. And then she goes on by lying on his lap, while saying that she glad he is here. Afterwards she happily asks if he will come again to her home tomorrow, to which he got shocked. After realizing he might not come she knocks Tsuji down and tells him to not go to other house for cleaning. In the end she lies on top of him and says that she can't last living alone without him, and adds that she never seen anyone reliable as him. Afterwards she blushingly says that she is the top student at her school. As a result she goes on by asking him to praise her for it, to which he replies that he knows she is the top student because he is a guy from the same class her, which freezes her. But then he says he even collected maths notebook today. After remembering him she started to cry, and asks him to not tell this side of her to anyone. Seeing it he got shocked and blushes, but then she holds his tie, to which he replies that he will not tell anyone while thinking that she is close. Afterwards she blushingly asks him to help her with the bath tomorrow, because for her bathing alone is a pain, so he should help her clean her as a house cleaner. As a result this made Tsuji to worry about the future, since she is beyond lazy. Afterwards in the morning everyone in the school began doting her as usual, and they started to say that she is so beautiful and composed, that the birds are landing on her. Tsuji thoughts to himself she is unbelievable, but then when he came to clean her house she started to tap on his back while saying, today they will be having hamburger steak. In the end she hugs him while blushing, but he just realizes that he can't believe it's that Mamagusa Shizuka from his same school. Afterwards she says that making rice and breaking egg is the 2 steps she can't cook, to which he realizes that she really can't cook anything. And while she holds his legs he decides to cook dinner and asks her to let go, But then while he is cooking food, she happily takes her phone and she decides to watch new anime. And then she realizes that her phone is dead without any charge. And then when Suji gets ready to cook, she dashes into the kitchen and holds his hand. And when he asks if she gotten hungry, she just replies, just want to watch him cook, but his thoughts was that she is to close. Afterwards she started to watch him cook, and when she got bored she just leans on his back. After that Suji realizes, eggs haven't been cracked. And this popped an idea into her brain, and she happily says that she will crack that egg for him, and when she gets into a good position to crack it, he realizes her hand ls are shaking. In the end she puts the egg on herself, as a result that egg started to drip all over. Seeing her Suji panics and asks her to change her dress, but then she asks him to take it from her before it falls down, and holds her balloons tight. After that she shouts at him to remove it from her, but he just couldn't able to believe if this is real or not. In the end he ended up saving the egg. After that she changed the dress and happily asks what sauce are they going to use. As a result he decided to taste test the sauce. Seeing it she says it's unfair, and then she pulls his hand, and licks the sauce right out of his hand. Afterwards she started to enjoy the sauce taste. Afterwards her stomach started growl, and she asks when the food is going to get ready, completely ignoring his fingers that got her saliva. After making the food as usual, he feeds her. And she happily eats every bite that he gives her. After seeing it he thoughts to himself that she is really cute. And then he realizes feeding her isn't in the job, but seeing her act like this, he realizes he cannot leave her alone. After some days she looks at a box saying it's nostalgic. Meanwhile Suji thoughts to himself that he is currently with their school diva, but still he cannot get used to her different attitude. Afterwards she calls him and shows the toy by saying that Sunflower will dance when you press on this button. Seeing it he got flustered. And then he realizes he should start cleaning her room, but all she is doing is lays around on her room. He then realizes that she haven't thrown out the trash that he told her to throw out a long time ago. Afterwards he asks what they should do with this magazine, to which she replies, there is a page she wants to read so they will keep it. And then he shows her a t-shirt, to which she once again asks him to keep it. And just like that she just asks him to keep everything, and in the end he wasn't able to throw anything out. Afterwards something got in his hands, and to his surprise it was an adult magazine. After seeing his reaction she asks what is that, but he was menacingly staring at that magazine wondering if it's really what he think it is, and then he wonders if she actually reads this type of manga. After reading it he realizes that it has the story of a guy and a girl staying alone in a room. And then he got shocked because that is their same situation right now. But then she suddenly comes behind him and asks why is he acting suspicious. After realizing it she started to blush, and then she panickingly says that she accidentally bought that book, because its cover picture has the same character like the manga she likes. In the she started to sob while saying that she never read a single line, but Suji realizes she did read it. After that she asks if he reads this type of books too, to which he replies that he doesn't read it because he is not 18 yet. As a result she got shocked, and then she once again asks if he is saying the truth, but then he changes the plate saying that they should start cleaning again. As a result he finishes putting everything in a clean box, and then they ended with that magazine. And he asks if she wants to keep this or throw it out. She then silently looks at him and then blushingly says that she will keep it. After saying it she stands there frustrated, but seeing her reaction he realizes that was really cute. And goes on by saying that book preservation is important, on top that they should support the author for putting hard work in this thing, so as a result they should keep it. Afterwards he finally finished cleaning her room. And it started to sparkle, but then he lifts a box saying that this is the final piece. And to his surprise there was 2 more adult magazine. After seeing it both of them got shocked and she started to beat his back, but he just says that he didn't say anything. Afterwards Suji asks what she wants to wash for laundry and goes on by asking if she separated her underwear, to which she just ignores him while playing the game. And then when decides to leave she suddenly calls him and says there's still something that she wants him to wash. Hearing it he got shocked, but then she gives him the socks. After a while he thoughts to himself that washing her clothes is making him get nervous, and just like he thought he finds her underwear in the washing machine. As a result his heart started to beat louder, and then he once again finds another one with a different design. As a result he started to tremble while thinking this one is straight up insane, because both of her personalities has a different underwear to wear. She then suddenly walks in and asks him to give her something sweet to eat, but then she saw him holding her underwear and says he is an underwear thief. To which he replies that she is the one that left it, and goes on by asking her to wash her underwear by herself. After hearing it she looks at him, but still he asks her to wash it by herself. And then he started to think what underwear she is wearing. After that he stops himself from thinking like that. And then she says she is bad at laundry, but this shocked him, so he reminds if she is okay with her classmates seeing her underwear. To which she straight up says that she doesn't care about that, so he should wash those underwear. After hearing it, he started wonder what type of underwear she is wearing right now, but he somehow resists his impure thoughts, and then holds her shoulder by saying that not everyone in this world is a good people, but then she still insists it's still an hassle to clean it by herself. So he should help her clean it, and then she reminds him that it's his job to clean it, so he should just endure seeing her underwear. But then he thoughts to himself, it's not about he doesn't want to wash. Afterwards she goes on by saying that he is special, so she doesn't mind him seeing her underwear. Afterwards his eye sees her things. But then he looks away quickly, meanwhile she just sits there without knowing what happened. Afterwards she says, he reliable and really kind, so there is no way he will do dirty things with her things. Afterwards he got defeated by her pure innocent trust, but then she blushingly asks if she still doesn't want to wash her underwear. Seeing it, he quickly accepted her request. Out of complete defeat.